Hello, beautiful bombshells. Welcome to Mariposa Wisdom. I'm Jennifer Love. I'm an angel intuitive and life coach. If you want to learn more about me, you can visit jenniferlove.me. So, this reading is the current energy in love for Cancer for February 2020. And this is the current energy, and energy can change based on your free will choices. And that's what makes intuitive readings so powerful because hopefully you can use the guidance to make better choices. This message will not resonate with everyone. Just keep the messages that are for you and let go of the rest. If it's not your story, please check your moon or rising sign or come back next month. And if you're watching, I can connect with your energy and tell your story next time. So if you're a subscriber, welcome back. If you're new to me, you're most welcome here. A few announcements. I have a Valentine's Day special, February 1st through the 14th, where any love or romance reading or twin flame reading is $50. And these are phone readings or video chat. I'm also going to be at the Witch Walk at downtown Santa Ana if you're in the Southern California area on February 15th. It's a wonderful event. It's like a spiritual farmer's market. Such great energy and great people. And I'll be doing like quick 15-minute readings. And also selling my love and attraction oil at that event. So let's get into the energy for Cancer, just the current overall energy. I've got the thinking woman. So this is more about, you being in your head than in your heart about love. So let's get some more, see what's going on. I got some new tarot cards, and I'm thinking about doing like maybe like a current sexuality reading, or like I've got like 2 sexual tarot decks, so I'm trying to think of what kind of reading I can do with those. And if you have any ideas, I'd love to hear it. I really want to start utilizing those decks more. So we've got free yourself, attraction, and deception. So what I'm feeling is that you've been doing a lot to try to move your love life forward, but it hasn't really gotten you anywhere. And you kind of feel like you don't have any control over your love life and what's going to happen. But that's the thing, is that we don't really control anything. We can't really control other people. We can't really control what happens to us. All we can control is our reaction to our circumstances. So if you feel like you are not making any headway, or you're not in control of what's happening, just know that you can take back that control, but only of your own behavior. So if someone is not giving you the love and attention that you deserve, then you absolutely have the right to pull back and not give any energy to that person, not give any energy to that connection, not pay attention to them. So it's like you always have control over your love life while simultaneously not having any control over anybody else. So the picture I like on here, it's like this unicorn that's trapped by a fence, but she's not really trapped. She can jump over that fence. It's really short. So the only kind of limitation for your love life and yourself is in your own mind. You are attracted to someone currently. There is someone that you're thinking about when you're watching this video, but I'm not sure that this is a great person for you because there's something not honest about the connection or this person. But it's not necessarily a terrible thing. Like, people see that card and kind of freak out, but it's not really, it could be like they're not showing you their real self, or they're not being authentic with their communication or something like that. It doesn't have to be like they're married or cheating on you or something like that. So let's get some more guidance around this, because I really want you to feel empowered that, if you're not feeling like you're in control of your love life, what can you do to change that? So we've got the Two of Wands, Four of Swords, and Eight of Pentacles. So you actually want to put work in on this, or the person that you're thinking about does want to work on this, even if they are being slightly deceptive. It's not worth doing something about, or not worth engaging in. I feel like this is more of a planning time for you in terms of your love life. There's just an energy for February. You've been kind of thinking about what you're going to do, either with this person or just in general in your love life. And then you've actually been focused on trying to heal from a past relationship or breakup. And you're in that recovery phase. So you're going to actually be moving forward quite soon. And if this is not your current energy, this might be your past energy. I don't feel like it's a future energy, but it could be in some cases. Anyway, the planning part of it could be like you're getting ready to join a club or do an activity, or be, with people. You're going to start your online profile. You've been kind of thinking about what you're going to do next. How are you going to shift the dynamic, and how are you going to change things? And if it's a particular person, you've been kind of thinking about, well, how can I communicate better? How can I tell this person what I want, what I need? The healing part, it could also be that you are journaling. You're trying to dig deep as to what your relationship issues have been in the past and try to overcome them. You could be in therapy and discussing your issues and feelings with someone. And it could even be, discussing it with a friend that you know, I've seen this pattern in my relationships and I really want to shift that dynamic. How can I free myself from this pattern? Children are an important part of this partnership. If you're talking about a particular person, or like the next person might have children that you have to take in consideration, or you need to take your own children into consideration. But this is also a message about your inner child. So part of that healing that I talked about is healing that wounded inner child, and making sure that you take care of that part of yourself that really wants love. So if you feel like that you've somehow maybe neglected your inner child, some of the fun things you can do to really nurture your inner child is a lot of self-care. You can go to the park and swing on the swings and just act like a kid. Go to a field and throw a ball around with your dog. Just actually get that fun, playful energy back into your life, and that will really help you be more I want to say engaged in your love life. If you've been feeling kind of trapped or stagnant or stuck, there's a soulmate connection here. That's awesome. And like I said, just because there might be some kind of minor deception doesn't mean that this relationship isn't worth working on. You might want to take a trip in February, even a short weekend one. It could be the place that you're going to meet your next soulmate if you haven't already, or you can take a trip with your boyfriend, girlfriend that you are with now. The angels are asking you to notice the signs. So there's a lot of synchronicity happening for you around this connection or future connection, that some of you know that this person is your soulmate. And so you're trying to figure out how to best, work with them and communicate with them and put work on this and heal it. But other people, you're looking for that soulmate connection. So the angels really want you to notice the signs that you're being given, that, this is the direction you should go. if you get very strong guidance to, for example, take a cooking class, you think, what the hell does that have to do with my love life? But you could meet someone there that, is obviously someone you're interested in, or you could meet someone that, is like, wow, I have this friend, I have this brother, you really need to meet him or her. So you should, notice the signs that you're being given by your angels. And if you do need some guidance in that arena, you can always ask your angels, please let me know what signs to look for, or you can say, thank you, angels, for making the signs very easy to understand, so you can, integrate that knowledge and know what you're supposed to do, or what, commitment coming. Awesome. If you're wanting that. So this is like a strong, there's love coming. Like if you don't have someone right now, there's love coming. And, I tell different stories because there are a lot of different Cancers watching this video, or people who are cross-watching for a Cancer, and you can't always get everyone's like exact story. Sometimes it comes clearly through, and sometimes it doesn't. But this is showing that a commitment is on its way. It's a soulmate commitment. It might be around, taking a trip, or your angels are giving you very strong signs and signals about it. That's exciting. I know what cards I want next. I'm just going to get some like other energy and guidance, like what, I'm going to get a different deck because I feel like I want to use this new deck that I got. It's called Mystic Rebel, and it's by Merhipsy. And it has like really beautiful imagery and advice. So let's get you some advice on this connection we've got going on, or future connection. Visualize, affirm, and manifest. So this is about, you really imagining being with that person. You imagine all of the wonderful qualities that they have. And this is really connected to the affirmation card that I picked for you this month, which is, I am in a joyous, intimate relationship with a person who truly loves me. So if you want that new love, if you want that new person in your life, you have to visualize and affirm it, that it's already here. Of course, the law of attraction, you need to know that this is happening right now. So when you think about and say your affirmations and visualize your soulmate partner, you really need to feel it. You need to get in that space of, what's it going to feel like when I'm with this person? How am I going to feel? What am I going to touch? What am I going to taste? What does this person smell like? You can even get different kinds of perfume and cologne and just inhale it and just really think of your person. You can get, certain fabrics that are rough or soft or scratchy, and just go, this is what my person is going to feel like, and just really sit with that feeling and those qualities that your person is going to have. Like if you, example, you're a very loyal sign, you want someone else who's a very loyal sign, so you're going to envision you guys just like having each other's back, totally, spending quality time together, whatever it is that you want out of this relationship, you have to somehow feel it and embody it right now. And those affirmations and visualizations are going to really help you move forward. Great. Let's see what else advice we've got for Cancer for February 2020. peaceful resolution. So, what am I feeling around this? The relationship you're getting over from the past, or the one that you're healing from, you may not have gotten any type of real closure or resolution around the end of it, or it feels very unsatisfying to you. You didn't, discuss all the things you want to discuss in the breakup, or, this person didn't hear you. They weren't understanding how you felt. And I just want you to know that to get closure, you don't really need the other person. You can get closure all on your own. And the way you can do that is to, heal and examine your feelings, like we talked about. What are my relationship patterns? What are my issues? And how to, overcome them or get better about it, in therapy or talking to a friend or whatever. But the only thing you really need for closure is that, you know what, that relationship didn't work out, but there's always, the next one. There's always ways for me to learn and grow as a person. And if that person somehow, cut off communication or ghosted you, or you just didn't feel like you were heard, you can actually write them a letter. And then on the full moon, you can, say an affirmation, a prayer, burn that letter and just release it. And then that's your closure. That's letting go. You wanted to say all these things to this person, but they either were not hearing you, or just disappeared and blocked you, whatever, not engaging. So you want that resolution for yourself. You don't want to have this like lingering, hanging on feeling out there. So just know that you can always get that closure for yourself. You don't need anybody else to give it to you. And it's really hard sometimes to kind of get in that space of, I really want to, have my feelings be heard by this person, and they're just not wanting to participate in that interaction. But you can't feel trapped. You can't wait around for that person to either get their shit together, or be who you want, or give you the closure that you're desiring. And I think once you kind of give yourself that closure, it just opens you up for this new soulmate connection that's coming. Yeah, I feel that that's kind of, if you feel trapped, that could be something that's holding you back. And the way to free yourself is to get that closure for yourself. Embrace your emotions. Wow, that's a beautiful card. Don't push down your feelings or judge your emotions. So, as water signs, I'm a Scorpio, you're a water sign, I'm a water sign. We are very emotional. We are very intuitive. We are very loving. And sometimes you feel like people can't handle your emotions, people can't understand you, or you feel like you're too much. You're too loud, you're too sad, you're too happy, you're too anything. You're never too much. You're never too much for your angels. You're never too much as a divine child of God. So don't ever feel like you have to stuff down your emotions or cut them off or not share them, because this is guidance that's saying, embrace that emotional side of yourself and be authentic and tell people how you feel. It's not necessarily like, if you're angry, it doesn't mean you go attack someone to tell them how you feel. Like, I'm really angry, and yell and scream or whatever, throw things. That's not embracing your emotions. Embracing your emotions is kind of having a talk with that person to say, I feel really angry around this situation, and here's why. So at least you can like share how you're feeling, but it doesn't have to be, an emotional dumping or an attack. It's just more of embracing how you really feel, in order to, move forward. And I kind of feel that's going to be part of your resolution process. Like I said, when you write this letter that you're going to do to get closure from the last relationship, don't ever push down or judge your feelings. Just lay it all out there and tell, this person what their actions made you feel, and tell, your angels that this is what I learned, this is how I'm going to move forward in the future. So I don't, I have the next relationship will be successful and it will end up in a commitment because, I've done the work. I've figured out, how I contributed to the failure of that relationship and what I'm going to do different to, move on next time. So I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching. If this video resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'm new here and I'd really like to grow and reach more people. Drop a comment below and let me know if anything was spot on for you. I will be going live and taking personal love and relationship questions a few times a month, so hit the notification bell if you'd like to participate in that. I really love to do readings for you, and if you'd like a personal reading, you can visit jenniferlove.me and schedule and see all of my services there. So have a great month, Cancer. Bye-bye.